Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik, the first episode of the new year. So perhaps kind of fitting that we are also going to reach quite the milestone today, 600,000, which is not too shabby at all if you ask me. We will start off today with not the greatest tiles, or at least the greatest placements, but ones I like nonetheless. I think there's nowhere really where we can utilize the field or the forest here on this tile, and nowhere that I found any way where we can hook up some extra river in case we wanted to. So I honestly like this one over here. It is easy to hook up in the future, and we introduce more fields, which we do want over here, since we do have a field mission. So I don't mind this at all for our first placement. We are, however, going to take a loss on a perfect tile, and we're also going to take a perfect loss on this one. Luckily, it is a mission, but I wanted to use this tile to try and close off some forest over here, perhaps something like this. And I think that is more or less one of the few options we have. Could also do it over here. It doesn't really matter too much. Maybe this is better. It'd be nice to keep it a bit more simple over here, because there's a lot of mix between forest and house over here. So let's start that row there. That is a house to the north there. Yes, it is. Good. Well, down 2 so far. Let's see if we cannot remedy that. I know we have a river mission that we are quite close to completing, so hopefully that'll help. I seem to remember somewhere where we had some houses next to railway, but I might remember wrong. I could be wrong. No, yeah, it might have been down here, but not anymore at least. Well, let's build something out there then, I suppose. I don't want to open up another river right there, that's for sure. Good. No, actually we could not. We could plant this one there, but that is not a great... It is a 3-sided match, but it's not a great match. You're probably gonna be tucked away somewhere. I mean, that song is honestly not terrible. But it's not great. We could close this one. But the question is, do we want to close it or do we want to keep it open? I don't think we need to keep it open up here. We have so many options elsewhere with the river, so we're not really in need. It would be nice to hook it up down here though, since this is where we have our missions. Didn't I see? Yeah, I saw something like this. That's not too bad, I think. We start up a new road down here. It's not hooked up to the rest. That's true. That keeps the forest close to the rest of the forest. Why not? Let's do that. And with this, let's try and catch up to some of the perfect tiles we've lost so far. Let's see with you. We do want to hook this one up sooner rather than later. We have an interesting tile coming up. Forest in the middle there. I think there's a house or village on all the sides there, so something like that. Oh, there's forest actually there. Okay. Not sure that changed anything. We should be able to get a perfect tile with this. Let's do that. I think the problem here is that we don't have anywhere here that is completely surrounded by forest and houses. They all have some sort of... They all have grasslands. More or less anyway. So this is not actually a super great tile over here. Could use it something like this, but I think we would rather focus on getting a perfect tile somewhere. Well, you know what? There's a lot of forest and there's a lot of houses. Let's just check down here. You do have grasslands here, unfortunately. But that doesn't necessarily mean you won't fit at all. Well, apparently it kind of does. Okay, well, then we will start looking. We have a spot here. Could be. Well, okay. To my surprise, apparently we have nowhere else. Really? Nothing at all. Over here as well. Might be okay. Very close to being very good right there. Could be here as well, but that doesn't give us a perfect tile, and I would like a perfect tile. Where did we find the other spot? I already forgot. I think it was up here. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think it matters too much. It's a perfect tile in either case. And I think, honestly, you go very well right there. Not a perfect tile, but it hooks this up, gets us closer to completing this mission. Actually, we have another one very close. That's very nice. Okay, down 4 so far. And a bit of forests. Could be right there. Would actually be right here as well. I don't think I mind that at all. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Clean enough anyway. It's clean enough anyway. Let's see what we have here. Do we have any super awesome placements? This is honestly a pretty super awesome placement. That's 2 perfect tiles with a railway tile. We'll take it. Okay. I actually do want to get this one out of here. I would like a straight piece though, and since we are so close to completing these, I think it makes sense to try and focus on them. And we don't want to continue this down here because of all the other missions we have, so it might seem that it might be that we just continue this one over here somewhere. Can we even do that? Not very well. Huh, okay. Fortunately... Oh, well, actually, that's kind of okay, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect tile as well. I would have preferred this one here in the middle if I had the choice, but it's okay. We should be able to find a place for this one. The perfect tile is easy enough. But I was hoping that maybe we can find a spot that will yield 2 perfect tiles with this one. That might be a tall order though. I guess we could plonk it there. That is 2 perfect tiles. That's what I asked for. Can't really complain about that. Or we could use it. This is exactly what I wanted to close down some of the forest. A simple tile just with forest. So I probably should utilize that. It's just gonna be the 1 perfect tile, but I think that's okay. We could place it there. Let's do that. Let's do that. And this one, I saw you over here. I think I would like to get this one out of here. Could also be... No, I think it was here. No, it was here actually I saw, but this is not a perfect tile yet. So let's do it there. Okay. I would love a perfect tile. That should honestly be very doable with this one. Since it's not a river, but it is an ocean. A lake at least. Maybe not. Not if we want to utilize the river as well. Get a perfect tile there. Get a perfect tile there and then utilize it in the future. No matter how we angle this one, we're gonna have a house next to the river in the future. And the lake for future hookup. We want to be kind of careful with that though, because we're getting close to completing this one and this has to be exactly 4. I think we're gonna go ahead and take this one anyway. Not there. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Could you be up there? You could be up here, yes. No, you could not. Never mind. Well, my next question would have been, do we want it up there in either case? I think this is good. 2 perfect tiles brings us very close to where we started, so that's nice. Let's see here. You don't connect everything, which might be a bit of an issue, but not necessarily. Maybe it means we want it somewhere else, where it doesn't really matter too much. Somewhere like here maybe. That's field to field on the left. That might be okay. Be up here as well. This is still pretty open, so let's grab that. Okay, more forests. Well, let's just think about this. It could be down here. The forest could sort of swing around here. Could be down here as well. That hooks up 2. Keeps forest here as well. Then we can try and get this one to hook up here. And just have the forest completely surround this area. I do like that. This is not a perfect tile though, but neither is this, I suppose. this could be. Well, this is a perfect tile. Not only could it be, it actually is a perfect tile. Let's see, it is forest, which we have up here as well. This is still not a perfect tile, no. That is a good question. Could also place it here to get this one out, but yeah, I don't particularly like that. Place it up here as well, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That's a perfect tile. This is still not hooked up, but it will be in the future. Unfortunately, I don't think this one is going to match. Yes, it is. Very nice. Perfect. Well, that brings us to status quo. We're probably going to destroy it right here with this kind of tile, which is kind of a nightmare. What do we have? Actually, that's probably pretty good. It does lead the railway next to the forest here, but honestly, that could probably be a lot worse. I don't think we have anywhere where we utilize both as well as we do there. Also a river mission we have to get out of there. We could place it up here as well. Out of the way, but this river is closer to being hooked up to the water station here, so we can get it out. I was just thinking, if we were real crazy, we would get these two cities hooked up and then hook it up to our big city, but that is not the plan. Well, that is not the plan. Sure, let's do that. That is a triple tile, but unfortunately not one that we need. Okay, what do we want to focus on here? I honestly don't know. I have a little bit of everything on this tile. And nothing really strikes me as something we particularly need. Hopefully I'm wrong. Okay, just had a minor hiccup there. Luckily you didn't miss anything. I did, however, manage to find some spots for the next couple of tiles here, and honestly this seems like the only one we have, which seems okay to me. House near houses here, and field kind of okay near other fields there, but yeah, nothing great. And I think, before I forget, that I wanted this up here. I think this is kind of okay. Kind of keep the field up here contained, but not like super contained. Let's continue here like nothing ever happened. Let's see, we have forest down here next to the river, so let's try and continue that like this. That's actually kind of good. That is no perfect tile, but I think that was the same issue last time though. I think we might just have to bite the bullet here. We are working towards the mission, so hopefully that'll make up for it when we get there. Okay, field and forest is something we have up here. Unfortunately, you do not match there. That would have been great. We already have houses and fields over here on this row, and I really don't want to introduce more. We're not going to be placing this one up there. That is forest to grasslands. That makes it, I think, kind of okay. We are close to completing a few missions down here as well. Seems like in the next couple of episodes here we could see a lot of missions completed. Let's see. Field and house. I have this notion is something we actually need in a lot of places. But if it's this kind of configuration, I have my doubts. We need it here, so if the field had been on the other side, I would have taken that. That would have been great. Need it up here as well, but once again, too much field. Too large a field. We have something down here as well. Yes, but house on the wrong side. House on the wrong side. We have some fields and houses over here as well. But you need to go field, house, fields. Too much fields. Too much field and wrong way around. Could be okay, I think. But really the best we can do with this tile? It might be. It might just be. We have this pocket, or these pockets right here. Actually, it's just this one. This is what's left of the big one we had. Yeah, this one. There, we needed some field and housing here as well, but not quite like this. No. I think... Did we look over here? Maybe. Well, that is honestly quite okay, I think, but it's actually absolutely zero perfect tiles. So that's why that's not super great. Well, it seems like we are gonna be grabbing this one up here, and that is a perfect tile. That's absolutely fine. And let's see here. You have a little bit of everything. The house does not match up. No. I think we're gonna be hard pressed to find something that matches, and that is not a good match at all. So we definitely want to hook it up. We could do that, I suppose. Could lead you away like that as well. That's actually worse, so let's not. Could lead you up. That's houses on both sides of the river there, so maybe not that great either. This is house to house. Let's just do that. Let's see what we can do with this one. We can get a perfect tile there, so we shall. This is almost, I think, almost great for quite a few places that we have that needs forest. A bit of forests and houses in the middle. Not quite great there, but it might actually not have that many spots left. We have up here as well. Well, actually, in either case, it is forest and house next to each other. And I know we have a need for that. If only there had been a little bit more forest on this one. But we cannot do that because we are not cancelling quests. Unless we have to. Ooh, that was down here as well. Yes. This creates a triple need tile. Upcoming one is a triple tile, but not what we're after. Darn, that's a shame. That sucks. That would have been a great placement. That would have been a great placement. Actually, let's check over here first, because of obvious reasons. This is what we are working on. forest, almost. Does close off the forest there. Actually, we could do something like that. I don't mind that at all. Yes, let's do that. Straight piece of river. That completes a mission, but so does the upcoming tile. With that in mind, I'm actually going to place this one up here to get this one out of there. Try to anyway. Lots of forest. If only I hadn't placed this house there, this would have been perfect. Unfortunately, I did. Son of a gun. Okay. Okay, let's, I guess, let's look around, because not sure I think we have anywhere for this. We have a couple of places that's surrounded by forest. No, not anymore, I guess. Didn't we have one over here? I was sure we did. Maybe not. You're not surrounded by forest. Oh, you have grasslands at least, and the field is on the wrong side. Whoop. And the field is on the wrong side. That would have been an awesome tile to place there. I said up here we have one. No, I think we closed it off right there. Well, I think this tile is gonna cost us a perfect tile. Unless we want to place it there, and I really don't think we do. That's such a nightmare right there. Oh, the upcoming tile, right? It needs to be inverted to be... Son of a gun, we had this one before. Come on, game. Come on, game. You can do better than that. Well, I have no idea what to do with this one. This is not a great tile apparently, so we're gonna find somewhere a little bit out of the way, I guess. Maybe we'll start a new row somewhere. Even that it's not very good for. Sure. Why not? Okay. Let's do that. That brings us to where we started. Well, hallelujah for that. We have a couple of places down here that needs field and forest, but unfortunately I don't think these lines up new. That is unfortunate. What about here? That is a negative. Okay. Well, we might have to look for a spot that just utilizes some of the forest. Which, you know, kind of sucks with this kind of tile, but that is how it is. Really hurts that this is the second one we find like this, and if only they had been inverted, we would have had a fantastic spot for it. I don't think we want it anywhere near down here. I don't want to introduce a field down there, to be honest. So let's just see if we can't find somewhere up here then. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. I'll take it. 2 perfect tiles. Let's go. Okay. Well, we did not plant the tile here to have houses on both sides of this one, so we can place this one here. No, that's too many houses for down here. Yes. How many are we away from up there? We are 3 tiles away. 2 if we hook up this one, which we will. So I think we'll do something like that. Okay, let's see. House and forest opposite each other. Don't think we have a need for something like that that's opposite. Could be wrong, but I don't think we do. Not with house and forest. Then it should be down here, I think. We have a lot of open land down here. But even then, that is a no. We have here for house and field, if we had had it. Forest field there. No. So we could go ahead and grab something like that. That makes this very lucrative for a blank tile right there. And keeps everything down here actually pretty simple. Could get a double perfect tile there. That still keeps everything pretty neat up here. Which I don't think I mind. Yeah, let's get a double tile. Let's, for the first time this episode, actually have a surplus of perfect tiles, or at least, you know, have more than we started with. Obviously, you're gonna be up here somehow. Would be nice right there, but it's not a perfect tile. I would like to keep it perfect tile, since we are now finally up 1. Guess we'll continue there then. Because we are probably gonna lose it right here. We have some forest down here. Is that gonna matter to this one? Probably not. Doesn't really change anything. Place it like that. That gives us options to hook it up in the future. That water station there or something else. Standard or a very simple railway tile. Easy enough to get this out of there, so let's just do that. Is this a tile we can use in the middle somewhere? That is the question. Do have forest here. I am lost. We're going down here. Could it be something like this? It could be something like this. I like that. Almost could be something like this. I would have loved this as well. gonna go ahead and grab this. Yes. This has priority because I would love to get this over there. And if we place this over here, then we need to get it over there. It's pretty darn quick. Not quick, but directly. Could place that one there. Keep these missions together as well. We might try and beeline this one now. Yeah, let's do that. Keeps it's grassland for this tile as well, which I like. With you, have we used all our? We have used all our placements for tiles that were pure forest, unfortunately, and pretty much everywhere else it seems like. Up here was ruined by the house. I'm still certain we had more, but I could be wrong, and I remember wrong. This one was taken, but I don't think that was this episode. This one needs a field. Yeah, okay. Oops. Right, we did have one over here. We just placed this kind of tile already. Yeah, okay, I remember now. We need grasslands for that one. Well, it looks like we are opening up a row over here somewhere, possibly. Maybe there, that's the only spot we have. Could be there as well, but I guess we're doing it here then. Look at all these mega quests. It really makes me want to just hook it up to the rest over here, but no, we are not going to. Let's see, forest and fields. Might not mind that there. Honestly, just to get it out of the way more than anything else. Let's do that. And a triple tile, not one that we need though for any of our 2 spots that we have left. It is house and field opposite, but not clean enough on the tile here, so fortunately not something we can use. Not there anyway. Not there either. That's unfortunate. Got all the forest coming up. You don't line up there either. That's also unfortunate. You do kind of line up there, but that's not a perfect tile. We are down 1. Pursue forest for being there. Well, I guess that's actually an okay spot. Let's do that. What is that? That is a field mission. Son of a. Son of a gun. Okay, wow. Way to ruin everything. Well, this is a forest mission, so you go down here no matter what. Guess we are creating a foresty pocket there. Okay, well, now we definitely need a perfect tile with these ones. I would have loved to place this one over here. Actually, I can place it over there to get a perfect tile, but it's very open over here now. I guess that's not necessarily too bad. Single house. That we should be able to use. Can we use it for 2 perfect tiles though? I think we can right there. You could go right there. Yes, perfect. 3 perfect tiles. Back to +1. Good, beautiful. You're not gonna line up there. No. You're not gonna line up here. No. Well, let's... Oh, almost. Actually, not at all. Almost there, though. Almost there as well. Is that good or not? I think I'm leaning towards not. Yeah, I feel like with this one, if we can't utilize the house and the forest next to each other, then we're looking for somewhere else. Like right there could be just fine, just for the perfect tile. No. Darn. And, yeah, too much forest for those four-sided places we're looking for. But down here, actually, perfect, beautiful even. Let's take you and get you out of there for a perfect tile. I have to check, but this is gonna be an absolute disaster right there. Yes. And you just need a house down here? Yes, just a house, not all the other shutter. If only the house hadn't been there to the southwest. But it is, though. It is, though. Well, this is kind of a nightmare tile now. I guess we'll just turn off or end something random. We have this one that is kind of out of the way now, so we could end this one without any complications. But I don't feel like we necessarily need to have no complications. We could do something like this would be okay. Let's do that. And this one, I believe, unfortunately, oh, where is it? It's right here. The house and the field are not in the correct positions. That would have been so good. That would have been so good to get. Well, actually, since we're so close to completing these, maybe we want to try to focus on these. Unfortunately, we don't really have anywhere over here. That's like super developed at the moment. We would have to start a new row almost nowhere, almost everywhere we place this. There's a lot of static on this tile, so yeah. Once again, field to the north here is not good. It's gonna be the exact same issue with the upcoming one. Field to the north, it's not good. That's close. Oh, darn. House kind of ruined that one. Well, no, that creates a triple needs. So that's a no thank you. What about here? No, the forest cannot be surrounded by fields. So that's going to be the same issue with the upcoming tile. Well, then I guess we might be opening up a row somewhere. Yeah, unless we can find like some random down here. No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Well, we have a long row here and we have a kind of long row here where we could open up something if we wanted to. I think something like this is kind of okay, and actually especially now, maybe since now we need to get the freaking field down here as well, maybe it's not such a bad idea to open up a row. We can start filtering it down here. That was a bit of a curveball if you ask me. Was very much a curveball. Well, this is a very similar tile, but it's not quite as noisy as the other one, so maybe we do place this one over here. Maybe this is... it's only one field we hook up though, so... not sure I feel like that's worth it to put more forest to the north there, in this kind of pattern that is. Otherwise, if it had been next to... if it had been field... of forest had been all the way around here, and I'm not sure I would have minded as much. But also do that to close off the forest here. Let's do that. Let's probably admit that we might not or accept the fact that we might not have a surplus of tiles here compared to where we started. But I mean, it's not entirely out yet. This hooks up quite a few railways. It's not a perfect tile though, so I feel like this would probably pretty much seal the deal. Where are we compared to this? Because 2 more. Maybe that would be a good idea then, if we want to have a chance at a victory there. I mean, this would also seal the deal for us. Well, not seal the deal, but vastly help. That would bring us +1. Plus give us a very good chance, actually, with the upcoming tile here to complete a mission. So... okay, with this one, I feel like we want to open up a new row here, especially with this one coming up, that will give us 2 perfect tiles. And considering that this one is going to complete us a mission. Upcoming tile could be like this. Yes, and that means we will probably do this. Yes, like that. Lots of field as well. We probably want to close this one off now. Some sort of, what's it called? Ocean tile. And then keep this fieldy, which it already is, which is very nice. But we want it more fieldy. And that actually brought us to the goal. Did the previous one do that? It brought us exactly to 600,000. We are gonna go ahead and grab this one, of course, because I don't want to forget it. It's such a great placement, and it worked great with our previous tile. Well, that was a great milestone. We have... my plan is at least to get us to at least 1 million. That's the plan at the moment. Plans change constantly, so... you never know, but that's the ongoing one we have at the moment. To get us to 1 million, and then we'll see if it's something that is still, you know, popular, something that people still want to watch. For now, though, you don't have to worry, it's not going anywhere. Thank you so much for watching, have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, take care.